the death of everything, but also the beginning. People have filled the world, yet turned it into a void. The only hope of salvation lies in ruin.
Did you work in a zoo? Because that's one huge pile of shit you're pushing around. So, how'd that turn out for you, Dad? It doesn't matter now that you're dead as a doornail, does it? You wanted the world destroyed, huh? Isn't that right, you worthless pest? This shitty world with its shitty people and shitty lives will disappear, and I'll be the only thing left. After all, if the Father's fallen into darkness, then the Son must rise. Just kidding.
What nonsense.
What?
These constructs can only remain active within my red fog. Even then, they can only do so for a limited amount of time. If you have time to waste with worthless sentiment, hurry up and complete your preparations.
Ha! You've got no sense of humor. Keep up your whining and I'll have to kill you too.
Such impudence. Take them. They are your pawns.
They're pretty well made. Fine, I've got the power I borrowed from you too. So now there's no way I could lose. Well then, time to make like a tree and turn over a new leaf or whatever.
A puppet version of a puppet. I'll make sure you get the job done this time.
Now let's begin. For the sake of his world.
I finished going through Labrys's personality module and control links.
I knew we could count on you.
I'm sorry that I asked you for such a big favor.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly stand by after something so important happened. But, is it really all right for me to be doing this? Aren't you all part of some kind of police organization now?
There's no need to be concerned. Even now that we've become the Shadow Operatives, this lab belongs solely to the Kirijo group.
I finished investigating Labrys's mobility systems. All I have to do now is reboot her OS and perform some final checks.
Thank you. How is she?
She'd sustained some heavy structural damage, so I was worried, but thankfully none were critical.
I see. And what did you recover from her memory?
I'm sorry. I searched through it, but I found no records that would lead to finding the one behind what happened. If we want to pursue him any further, we'll have to wait for a report from intelligence. But it seems that will still take some time.
I see. Ugh. Then we have no clues to go on.
Don't be so hasty. We might get new leads from intelligence, right?
Ever since that attempted airplane hijacking, we've learned that the Public Safety Division has been making some disquieting moves. If we don't make a move soon, there's no telling what they'll do to take advantage of the situation. We have to find a lead before they do anything.
I understand how you feel, Mitsuru-san, but we must solve one problem at a time. That is why we have gathered here today.
You're right. I'm sorry. Please work with me here in reviewing what information we already know. The person behind this case first stole Labrys, the 5th-generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, while she was in transport.
Yes. The hijacking of the airplane you were on was a diversion used to conceal the theft of my sister, after which she was transported to Inaba.
Correct. The hijackers were subdued and captured. but we have reason to believe that their minds were under some kind of control.
The culprit waited until he arrived in Inaba to turn Labrys on and fiddle with her memory. And then he threw her into the TV world, right?
Where one's heart and memories manifest themselves. As a machine, Labrys was able to control these memories in great detail. In other words, the enemy used her in order to set a trap for us.
When we entered the television world in pursuit, we defeated her shadow and made indirect contact with the culprit.
That person revealed that his goal was to steal our personas by making us fight each other, which would weaken our hearts and turn our personas to shadows. Once he'd accomplished that, he would combine them all so we could have even more powerful shadows.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
The culprit's speech pattern is consistent with Ikutsuki-san's mannerisms. His inability to use a persona matches him as well.
But that's not possible!
That's right. We've confirmed Ikutsuki's death.
Or maybe there's someone out there besides Ikutsuki who still thinks the same way he did.
If so, then the world we strive for is still far away. Yamagishi, when Labrys awakens, can you give her a summary of the case from 3 years ago? I'd like her to know what went on while she was sealed.
I understand.
Can't you just stick that data into her memory?
If we did that, it would just become a piece of data to her. She needs to be told about it in order for her mind to understand what happened.
She's human through and through, huh?
Also, I noticed something when I was checking her memories. The makeup of Labrys's memory field is slightly different from Aigus's. Besides the memory area that she normally accesses, there seems to be a subnetwork of some sort.
She has 2 memory...
I think it was probably used to incorporate the feedback from her sibling units, but I still don't know for sure. That's why I believe it's safer to tell her in person.
All right, I'll let you tell her however you see fit. Regarding Ikutsuki, I'm pressuring staff to hurry and review the information, including the newly discovered quarantine server at Ergo Research. We never knew about the server in question before now, because it had been cut off from the group's network. It most likely has information that normally would have never left Ergo Research, such as data on top-secret experiments.
By the way, what was the logic behind that whole midnight channel thing?
It's still unknown, but we'll have to send people to Inaba again. We're going to hold a meeting at headquarters tomorrow to discuss countermeasures. What's going on?
The surveillance system detected a rise in shadow readings. It's currently stabilizing around a level 3 alert, located in that town of Inaba.
Jeez, talk about a random lady looking like she belongs in the damn game. That's your computer lady? Is she a playable character?
What?
Looks like he's shown up already. That saves us the trouble of having to puzzle this out.
Yu-san and his friends are in danger. Mitsuru-san, please give the order to dispatch us.
All right, we'll leave at once. Yamagishi, leave Labrys to Kikuno and accompany us.
I understand. Well then, I leave the rest to you, Kikuno-san.
Understood. Lady Mitsuru, everyone, please be careful.
Hold on, Aigis.
What is it?
If we can put Labrys aside for a moment.
What do you mean?
I read the documents on your new equipment. At first I assumed it was referring to that large gun, but it's actually...
that. True. There have been no tests confirming that it is capable of being used in an actual combat situation. But we face a powerful foe this time.
Is it even possible? If even one thing were to go wrong...
Milady, a change of clothes has been laid out in your car.
I see. Thank you.
I've also prepared Akihiko-san's favorite protein drink, and Fuka-san has been preparing a playlist suitable for a road trip in her room.
Huh?
That will be all, Kikuno.
Very well. Pardon me.
Let's start this over, shall we? Shadow operatives, let's mobilize.
Why are we taking this car again, Mitsuru?
Don't question it, Akihiko. There was no time to prepare a vehicle with the same equipment.
Sure. There's a chance that we'll have to fight after all.
Impressive, Akihiko-san.
Still, to think that the culprit would make a move so soon. We've completely lost the initiative.
Indeed. We need to begin taking measures right now. I only hope no danger comes to Narukami and his friends.
Mitsuru-san, why don't we just ask them to cooperate with us?
I agree. They seem pretty strong.
No, they're still young. If I asked for their assistance, it would waste time better spent at school. Worse yet, it would put them in danger. I don't want anyone else to have to go through that anymore.
I understand how you feel, but they don't seem like the kind who'd listen. You know, we were the same way back then.
We have new information. Kikuno sent me a message. I tasked Kikuno with reviewing Ergo Research's quarantine server. But it seems new evidence has come to light regarding Ikutsuki, who we discussed in our earlier conversation. According to the report, it seems Ikutsuki was performing an experiment on his own in the lab directly after the explosion. It's unknown if this is related to our current mission, but there was a record of a plume of dust being used in the experiment.
A plume of dusk.
So, what are the details of this experiment? Nothing.
Ikutsuki was...
Sorry about that. Plume of Dusk. They use the Plume of Dusks in the robots.
Yamagishi, tell me our current location.
One moment. I'm looking it up now. We're currently in Inaba Pass. We're almost at the target coordinates. What is this? Was that?
What's wrong? An ambush?
What's happening? Driver, what's going on? Answer me!
It's just like during the hijacking.
Agus!
On it! A barrier!
Are we trapped?
Here we go! Feathered chain! Phoenix Rangers!
Featherman victory! So, you come to fight me, Featherman!
Merlion, the evil forces have fallen! Stop here!
How dare you oppose me? Minions, get them! No!
Merlion, prepare for justice!
Don't be so sure!
Everyone, I've had enough of this! Ultimate Arrow! It's over!
And cut!
Perfect. What a take.
Thank you very much!
Well
done! That looked really great.
Can somebody get wardrobe, please? No, there was something. All right, well, I think that's a wrap.
Let's take a 10-minute break.
I'm tired.
You're on a roll, Featherpink.
You know I really don't like you, Kare, so...
Huh? Do you think so?
The directors had nothing but good things to say, too. Looks like this will have a positive effect on your main job. Speaking of your next shoot... What's wrong? Something troubling you?
Oh, not really. Is it really that hard to just send back a reply? It's Golden Week, for God's sake.
What's this?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that.
What? What's this helicopter doing here?
Huh? I'm glad she came, but she's making too big of a scene.
Man, you were amazing.
Thanks for cheering for me.
You're a real hit with the ladies.
I'm gonna get going for today.
Okay, you better be this good next time, too.
Leave it to me. I'm home, Koromaru. It's nothing, Koromaru. Even if she gave me this, I know it's just for show. I bet everyone else is working hard right now. I'm a member too, you know. I'm just for show, too. Making my life my own is actually pretty hard. Sometimes I lose sight of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's completely dark now. We should head back home, Koromaru. Let's go!
Where am I?
Holy crap, are we actually picking up to where she left off? For those of you who don't remember, that's the picture they used when she tried to escape the facility. She ran her ass off and she was about to get to the end, and she ended up finding out that she was on an island, whereas she didn't know where she was to begin with. Yeah, it sucked. That sucked. There was like a whole situation. She had to use her persona to bust out, which I think is the only time somebody's used their persona outside of the dream world or whatever. And then when she finally got through the Amazon forest and stuff like that, she ended up right here in front of the thing, and she had a dog with her, and she just had to send the dog away and got ready to fight. I think they held somebody hostage, some junk like that. It was sad because she was about to be free, and then she wasn't free. Even though it was a flashback, we knew she wasn't gonna make it. You know what I mean? It kind of sucked. Anyway.
What am I doing here? Wasn't I going through maintenance at Mitsuru-san's place? Oh, this must be a dream then. I'm dressed like this again. Guess there's no use doing something like that in a dream. It's so beautiful. Now, where could this be?
It seems I have an odd guest. Oh? You're that misrepresent. No. Press stand? Ah, yes, Miss President. We met the other day.
Oh, hi. Thanks a bunch for back then. I didn't get to thank you properly at the time.
You faced yourself and overcame the ordeal through your strength alone. And the feelings of those at the scene certainly helped as well. Still, my assistance was merely the cake under the ice.
Under the ice? I don't know what that means, but this place is beautiful. Where am I?
This is a world within people's hearts. Since you are here, it's most likely that you are at rest in the real world. Now that you have gained a heart of your own and are nurturing it, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to wander here at times.
That all sounds pretty complicated. What are you doing here, Elizabeth?
To put it as Frank would, it is a secret. But if there was something I could say about it, I am yearning for an unseen power.
Huh? You want power too? Even though you're insanely strong already?
Oh, all this talk of power has reminded me of something. It seems you have obtained a new power through that battle earlier. I do not mean to be rude, but my adorable personality cannot restrain my infinite curiosity for such things. Would you show it to me?
Huh? Wait. Hey, hold on now. Are you saying you want to fight me right this minute?
My, how could I have forgotten? A boisterous brawl in this place would certainly not be elegant.
I'm not talking about where we are.
Worry not. I will prepare a worthy stage at once.
Wait, you'll what? Huh? This place.
Oh, are you a bit shaken? My apologies, but it seems we're being pressed for time. Without further ado, here I come. Your fate is in the cards.
All right.
Finally!
I don't even think I remember how to
My
do it.
attack! Here is some freezing.
Seriously?
Summoning. Your fate is in the corner. Oh no. Impressive. Huh? Opening my deck. Here is some fire. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hurry up! Watch out!
Oh my. As I anticipated. Pray forgive me.
Negative penalty!
Here is some electricity. Oh no. Oh no.
Here I come!
Oh no.
Bonus!
From this moment forward.
Let's go! There, huh? Here I come! Oopsie daisy! There!
Oh no.
Take us!
Oh no.
See, give
Bloody
it up!
persona. Here is some electricity. Oh no.
Now! Oopsie daisy!
Oh no. You have shown me your potential. Well done! I have indeed witnessed the power you have acquired.
Have I gotten stronger?
Whether you can accomplish your wish and your heartfelt promise is up to you. If you can't do it, no one else will be able to do it for you. But from a different perspective, that means that anything is possible depending on you. Don't you think it could be perceived that way?
If I do it.
That is correct. Though, it would be most important to prioritize overcoming the ordeal that is coming your way.
Huh? What ordeal? Isn't this just a dream?
The ordeal that has made itself known quite close by. I bid you good luck.
Wait, hold on! What's this ordeal you're talking about? What do you mean? Wait! You have to tell me more!
Good. You're finally up and running. Seriously, I am terrible with machines. So how about it? Can you move?
Who are you?
I'm Kurosawa, a police detective.
Oh, are you with Mitsuru-san and them?
Something like that. I'll make this quick. There's an emergency. The car that that Mitsuru Kurijo was in has gone missing.
Mitsuru-san? What do you mean?
We'll talk later. We need to get to the roof.
Kurosawa-san, are Mitsuru-san and the others okay? Who took them?
Go quietly. We've got to hurry here. We were being pursued, too.
Enemies? Hey, I could...
Don't. The ones coming after us are human. On top of that, they're from public safety. I know it has to be tough, but bear with it. That's how you live, by fighting.
Thanks, Kurosawa-san. Say, want to take a shortcut to the roof?
Hey! What are you...
Here we go!
Whoa! You've got some nerve.
Sorry, but...
It's fine. Looks like I can trust you to get things done. Well, from here on, this is a battle that only you can fight. I'm putting their lives in your hands. Go on. Go now!
Gotcha! Okay! Kikuru-san, let's go!